Good evening, YouTube and Facebook. Patty, we are going out live tonight, like we've been doing, to both YouTube and Facebook against the advice of Jim Kuzman.
Right.
And Jim, this is all on me. In fact, this whole live stream tonight is all on me because over a week ago, I was demonstrating to my digital marketing students how you use StreamYard to do live streams. And I said, here, you can schedule one. And I said, we'll just pretend like we're going to schedule game night. And I put it out there and didn't even think that the minute I saved it, that it would automatically force this out to YouTube and Facebook.
And there it went.
And there it went. And I went, my wife is really going to be mad at me. So that's how we ended up with game night tonight. It was
not mad. It's
no. But
it's just we didn't plan on power outage.
So for those of you who do not follow us on Instagram or Facebook, we had a tree fall on our house Wednesday night. But
tree.
Let's set the stage first.
Oh, the stage.
Yes.
The stage.
So Wednesday morning, I was heading out to go to work. And I put the garage door up. I walk over to my truck. I get in and I start backing out nice and slow because you have to because it's so tight. And all of a sudden I hear ka-thud.
Oh,
and I'm
heard it in the house.
I'm like, oh, this isn't good. No. So I pull forward a little bit, get out, and look. The garage door had stopped about halfway up, and I did not know it.
And you hit the garage door.
I hit the garage door. So the truck has just a little bit. I think we can buff it out right at the top of the roof. Okay, whatever.
I really didn't notice.
I force the garage door down. I go to work. I send our contractor an email saying, hey, we're going to need a couple new garage doors because these things are old anyway.
Yeah.
And that was fine. And I get home at about 3 o'clock.
Now, mind you, it's been raining
all day.
Freezing rain on and off.
Yes. I get home at 3 o'clock, open the garage door. It goes up. Yay. Pull the truck in, close it. It goes down. Yay. I walk in the house and notice, why will the lights not come on? From the time the garage door went down to the time I walked in, power went out.
Yep.
We have not had power since Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Yep.
Other than that, like 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
At like 6:30 on Wednesday.
We got blessed with 5 minutes. Yeah.
So, so we've just been without. So at about 8 o'clock on Wednesday night, we're sitting here watching TV, being powered by
Blue Eddy.
Blue Eddy had our TV, our internet running.
And it's still raining.
Still raining.
And it's freezing rain. And the wind and stuff's dropping on the roof. And you just hear all this chaos going on.
Yep. And all of a sudden, the whole house shook. Patty did one of these. I went, what the dogs, I don't even know what they did.
They were freaking out. Yeah.
And I said, I think a tree just hit our house. And I walked over to the front door. And again, no lights. So I couldn't flip the lights on, grabbed a flashlight, opened the door and looked out and could see it literally coming across our driveway. And it was laying, this is how tall this tree was, across the driveway, all the way up to the peak. And then the top of the tree, when it hit the peak, actually fell off and came down this side of the roof. And so.
Well, and what was so scary was also that, that happened.
Yep.
But all along you could hear trees dropping
everywhere,
all over the place, and it's pitch black.
Yeah.
And when it sounded like someone was dropping like a ton of ice cubes on the roof, constant all at once. And then we're trying to look and see what damage was, and then you hear a cracking noise, and we're like, get in the house because you don't know if another tree is coming. It was
literally like snap, boom. And that went on, till almost midnight. It was the last I heard, and then we fell asleep. Yeah. So Wednesday night, I texted Dan, the tree guy, and said, Dan, I know you're logging, but I have a tree on my house. And he texted me right back and said, Patrick, will drop everything. We'll be there first thing tomorrow morning. And then I emailed Chris again, our contractor, and said, Chris, we have a tree on our house. And he right away said, you're the third person tonight. I'll be out there tomorrow. And they both showed up. And so then Thursday morning, what Dan ended up doing was they had to go back and get a skid loader because he couldn't, the way it was wedged against the house, had he started cutting, it would have fell and damaged the roof even more. So they got a skid loader, lifted it up, and then took it down chunk by chunk by chunk.
Pretty interesting to watch.
Took quite a while. And then eventually when they got it far enough down, they were able to push it into the yard and then finish up. And so today I've had Dan here finishing cleanup. We've had Chris back to look at all the damage. We've had Chandra Snyder, our State Farm agent, who, I'm sorry, Jake has nothing on Chandra. All right.
She's awesome.
You know what? I didn't even have to be Patrick Mahomes to get that Patrick Mahomes dealio.
You didn't?
No. And so she actually personally drove all the way from Fort Wayne to visit, and already has written us a check so we can get Dan paid.
Right.
And so that's where we're at. We still do not have electricity tonight. So we are being powered by Blue Eddy. And let me just say this right up front. We are not paid by Blue Eddy.
No. But these things are amazing.
I haven't even talked to anybody from Blue Eddy for over a year.
Yeah.
But these Blue Eddies have saved our Heine. They have
saved our Heine because we keep trying to keep our refrigerator cold and our freezer full of meat in the garage.
Yep. Good.
And just back and forth. You've been doing a great job with that. You're on it. And plus you got our Honda generator.
Honda generator keeps them charged up. And so.
And so unfortunately we had and it was dying, a really pretty red bud out front that in the spring was all beautiful. It had to come down, and part of it had come down Wednesday afternoon due to the ice. And so Dan's like, it'd be easier if I could get that out of there. And the whole flower bed, I said, well, we're starting from scratch next spring because they just had to.
They had to get the skid loader in there.
There's one bush and maybe a hosta that the other stuff hadn't come up yet, but that's saved. But they just had to get where they needed to be. So yeah, school wise. With all the freezing rain overnight and the wind and all that junk that happened Wednesday night, school was closed. We didn't have power at school. On Thursday, I found out the power was out. And then today, Friday, we had a 2-hour delay just because I think I took a little survey in my classroom today of the kids who woke up with no power, and a lot of hands went up in each class. And so there's still a bunch of people without power like us. So
anyway, that brings up speed. So and what no power means is no water, no furnace, no nothing. So anyway, well, the good news is we know a little bit of something about boondocking.
We have learned a lot. Now, boondocking at the cabin is different than boondocking in the trailer, because we talked about this last night. What'd you say in the trailer?
Well, in the trailer, when we boondock, we have fresh water. Mm-hmm. We have the furnace that runs off of our batteries. We have a water heater that we can run on propane. Yeah. So
this is a little different here.
Yeah, you have your refrigerator running.
Yeah.
So this is much more challenging because we don't have water.
No.
We have no heat.
Right.
So our heat is our wood burning fireplace at this point.
Right.
And our water is going to town and buying jugs of water and using it very sparingly. Yeah. So I'm just throwing up some names. Welcome everybody. I'm so excited seeing a lot of you. My dad's here. Let's see who else. We've got Bruce from out in Phoenix. Linda. Glenn, don't worry. Nobody in here, I think, speaks Swedish, so you're good to go there. Linda's here. RW, what's up? Gail, Jim Kuzman. Jim, again, I apologize. I don't know if you were in here earlier, but the reason it's going out to Facebook and YouTube tonight simultaneously, which I know we weren't going to do anymore, it was because of my students. I blame them. So it was a demonstration. We'll blame them. It was a demonstration gone bad. The Milinarskis are here. Mark, let's see. We already saw Linda and so on. Gail, did I say Gail's here?
Gail's here.
Anyway, if we missed you, Sharon's here.
Hi, Sharon.
And Sharon, we have big news. Let's do this right now.
What's the big news?
Can you do a drum roll? That's pretty good. We have a date finally for our fall camp out, and it is September 22nd and 23rd, Friday and Saturday night, September 22nd, 23rd, Happy Acres Campground.
There we go.
And it'll be the same deal as in the summer. We'll have a Friday night welcome dessert party, although dessert's maybe more autumnal.
Ooh,
you like that?
Word. You're being fancy.
I know. And then Saturday morning, we'll have world famous Tom's Donuts, Bob's Mug Coffee. Yeah. Saturday night, we'll have a catered dinner, entertainment. We'll have stuff going on in the afternoon. My guess is that'll probably involve apples, pumpkins.
Oh, that sounds like lots of fun.
And then Sunday morning, we'll break out the kilt. And Yeah. So there you go. If anybody's interested in coming this fall to Engel, Indiana, Happy Acres, we'd love for you to join us. You can actually just go to that same website, twdcampout.com. And you can still book the June one. There's still sites available for the June camp out, but now you can also book the fall camp
Esther's
out.
Here.
Esther. Where's Esther? I don't know.
Underneath Mark.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's Esther.
And
let's see some other names. Val Porter, Val and Bill. Hey guys. We're going to be seeing Val and Bill opening weekend at Happy Acres for Cinco de Mayo.
Yep, we saw him recently at the RV show.
Uki's here.
Hi, Uki.
Bob's wife's here. That would be April.
I like that,
Bob's wife. So, all right. So let's talk about how this is going to work tonight.
Game night.
Game night. For those of you who've been with us for any length of time, you know that during COVID, we did game night on a regular basis because none of us could go anywhere, and it gave us all something to do. And I have heard so much about when do you bring them back game night, and I finally thought of a game. So, and that is name that IKEA product.
Ding,
because
ding.
if you've ever been to IKEA, you know they put the Swedish name for the products.
Right.
Luckily, they also put the American.
We always try to have fun trying to pronounce them. So.
And we got some more people coming in. Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, Luke.
And Luke is here. How's things out your way, Luke? Because I don't think you guys got the ice like we did here in Indiana. So, and I will say this, Patty.
Yes.
This might be the most prepared I have ever been for a game night.
Really?
I tell you, I know. So
right.
let's see if this works. Woo! Look at that.
Fancy.
You like that?
I do.
Okay.
I feel like I need some
so
music.
again, as we did every game night, we're playing for pride, not prize.
Yeah.
Okay. And there aren't many rules with this. Just throw your guesses into the chat box.
And we'll see if you're correct.
All right. So who's ready to play some?
Name that IKEA product.
There we go.
Woo-hoo.
Here we go. And I think I did everything that I promised in the thumbnail, besides play the game. I said we were going to update on the house, and we were going to, okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Number one. Why not start with a product named Product? Product.
Do you think it's product or product?
Product. $2.99. Now, we're going to help you out with some clues because obviously, if this was me, I wouldn't have a clue. So I will tell you this. It is in the kitchen section.
It's in the kitchen section, absolutely.
Yep. So it's in the kitchen section. Yep. It sells for $2.99. And the Swedish name is Product. Product. Oh, Mark Milinarski says he knows this one.
You know, Mark? Was he studying?
Mark, Linda says it's a meatball.
I guess meatball on all of them.
Glenn says you spelled IKEA wrong. I made you look. Did I? I hope not.
I hope not. I didn't notice if I did.
I tell you what, when you're working on this stuff at night and you have no electricity and it's dark.
It's pretty dark. Yeah.
And I'll tell you. Oh, Jim Kuzma says it's a spatula.
Ooh,
that would be a good one.
That's a good guess.
So this is what I would say. Here, let me give you another clue. So not only is it in the kitchen section, $2.99, it requires 2 batteries.
Ooh.
Maybe 3, but it does require batteries. And honestly, I don't remember if they were double. It requires 2 AA batteries. I'm Dreaming Out Loud gets it. Ding, 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 ding. That is correct.
What they said.
They said a frother, and it is. So the product is a milk frother for $2.99. And I have to be honest. I thought there is no way this thing will work for $3 until my friend Abraham, Uki the Frog, said, "Oh no, my friend, it works really well."
Is that what he said?
Is that how you said it, Uki? I don't remember. And I still didn't buy it. And then Mr. Milinarski me up, not 1, but 2, because he's a big spender.
Well, you know what he said.
What did he say?
He wanted 1 for me and 1 for you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Probably because he knows I might like.
But you don't froth coffee. You froth the milk to go in your coffee.
No, but he thought he might want to froth something, I guess.
So what we did was we actually kept 1 in the trailer and 1 here in the house.
Oh, and by the way, we moved the trailer so it's out of danger time.
Oh, yeah. If anybody wonders about tax,
we moved them.
We moved him, and I want to thank our sponsor for tonight, Happy Acres Campground, who was kind enough to
open their gate,
send their daughter over to unlock the gate so we could take Tex over, park it in the parking lot for a little while until we can get this tree situation sorted out. Interesting fact. Had the tree fell on our RV versus the house, the deductible on the house was $3,304.
And four, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know where they come up with that.
Okay, go ahead.
The deductible on the RV is only $500. So it would actually been cheaper for us and probably made us much happier. No, that's not. That's unfair. We like our trailer. Yeah, we like Tex.
Tex is kind of cute.
Sometimes it's just fun to bash on Tex.
Yeah, he's tough. He can handle it.
All right. So anyway, does anybody own the milk frother? Besides Uki and Mark? Oh, minus 50 points for somebody. Okay. So if you got milk frother,
give yourself a point.
Give yourself a point. Not that it matters, because. All right. Let's go on to number 2. We want to string this out. Otherwise, this will be the fastest game night in the world. Okay. Number 2.
Oh my!
Okay, Patty, I'm going to let you try pronouncing this one.
Niskolid, the nice good.
Nice-go-lid. What is it with me and $2.99 items in the kitchen department? So this one is in the kitchen section. $2.99. No batteries required. Nice-go-lid.
Okay, what's the spatula? RW is a spatula.
Spatula. That is incorrect, but that is an excellent guess because
I gotta see what the nice good.
I gotta think. Oh. I gotta think that you can get a spatula for $2.99.
I would think so, but it's
not a lid for a pan. Linda says that's a good guess. That is not correct. New York pistol permit. Glenn says. I doubt it. Probably it'd be a lot. Well, I guess it would just be the tax, right, Glenn? That would be higher. A wastebasket. Oh, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. Because you think about it, they do have some of those smaller that would be in that price range. Absolutely. Let's see if anybody else. A chicken deboner, Mark Melanarski said. I don't even know what that is.
Was that called a knife?
I think that's called a knife. I don't know. A dog.
A finger?
A dog burrust.
Is that supposed to be biscuit?
Biscuit. And Glenn, you said I spelled things wrong. Glenn's just trying to keep me on my feet tonight.
It's really tiny. It's on the TV and it's really far away.
Oh, for us?
For me.
Yeah, for us. For them, it might not. All right.
Hit it.
All right. Nobody got this one, I don't think. We tried. Okay. Yeah. It is.
Hit it.
A dish drying mat.
We love this thing. I love it.
I think every product that I did was something we had owned.
Yes. This one is something new we found at our last IKEA journey, and I got it because it fits great in Tex where I dry the dishes. The other one we had was kind of too big.
Well, most of them are like tri-fold, and this is just a double fold, so it's a little bit smaller than the home size.
It's perfect.
I say the home size, but I mean, because you could use it for a home.
Right, you could.
But IKEA is all about small spaces.
Right, so it works great.
Yeah. I think you mispronounce it. That's what threw me off. Of course, Mark. All right. Ooh, that felt good. You have to understand, it's been a stressful 48 hours. So this is a lot of fun to be here with everyone tonight.
Well, let's just say we had to make last night a Starbucks run after taking care of Tex. And little B, Bessie, who's under the blankie here, she was so mad at Starbucks. She wanted her Starbucks.
Yeah, she got her Starbucks.
But she was so funny.
When Bess wants Starbucks, she gets her Starbucks. And I'm going to try to, as people, if I see anybody commenting over on Facebook, I will know we should say that.
Sure.
So,
all right.
Okay. Let's go on to the third one.
All right. The Stook.
Now, the Stook, we're going to move out of the kitchen.
Where are we going now?
And we're going to go to the bedroom area. I think. I mean, it could be used in other rooms, but that's where I would kind of call it. Because I think if I say much more, we totally give it away. I'm not sure. You got any other clues? You don't know what this is?
No. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. Anyway, yeah. All right. I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
$13.99. Obviously, 134 reviews with 4.5 stars.
There you go.
So this is a good product.
Okay. Yeah.
A stool. That's a good guess. It is not a stool. A pillow. Jim, you were with us when we bought our pillows, and they were $50 a piece.
Yeah, we bought.
And quite frankly, we're not even sold on the pillows yet. We're not sure they were worth the money.
Not sure.
Mark says intimate wear. Hold that thought. You keep.
I don't see anything.
Hold that thought. We have a flashlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intimate wear? Really, Mark? Oh, Mark, you're so funny. Oh my God.
Pause the game for a moment.
Oh no.
So we've been trying to come up with some new ideas for merch, because everybody on YouTube sells t-shirts and hats. And Mark came up with a great idea. I think it's a great idea. He thought we could pitch this to Costco and partner with the Kirkland signature brand and come up with our very own TWD intimate wear. Now, I like it. Travels with Delaney intimate wear.
For men.
For men. This is for men. And it's actually a 4-pack is the way Mark is pitching this idea. But what makes these unique is not only the fact that they are a stretch cotton boxer brief, but they're all personalized with some of your favorite Delaney sayings. Like,
what's that?
This one says, Mama Likey on the back. I can't wait to wear those.
Now, mind you, these go under his kilt. They're supposed to go under your kilt when the wind blows up.
I personally like this one because safety is always very important. Check your tongue weight. That's not all.
You're killing me here.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This one is so appropriate for this evening.
Oh, my Lord.
Powered by Blue Eddy. And finally, because again, it is a 4-pack, no collection of anything Travels with Delaney would be complete without your see you on down the road with the waving hand.
I like the waving hand.
Yes, so a huge shout out to the Milinarskis and especially Karen. Mark did all the, like packaging artwork, and he had this whole story that went with it. Yeah. Karen did all the actual work on making me these.
And she took her to like 1 a.m.
So
she worked on them late into the night.
I love it. All right, back to the game.
Aren't you guys lucky?
I don't know. We've missed so many comments. I don't even know. At this point, I'm just going to tell you what it is.
A lot of points being taken.
So a stook.
Okay.
Is a storage, like you hang it from in your closet, and it creates like shelving, so you don't have to install shelves.
We used to use those a ton, and then we switched it out recently. But that's why I couldn't remember what it was. But
I am drinking a martini tonight made with Aviation American Gin. We are not sponsored by Aviation American Gin, but Ryan Reynolds, if you're listening, I love you. And your gin. Okay, done with the stoop.
I'm gonna start calling you Johnny.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna do that, some of you are old enough to remember this.
Joey.
The Tilreda.
That looks right. Tilreda.
$69.99.
It gets all 5 stars.
Tilreda. Yeah, it gets well, it has 1 review. Here's what I will tell you. Here's one clue. It's in the kitchen section.
Again, yep.
The second clue is the reason it only has 1 review. This is a new version of an old product that they had. They've updated it.
Gotcha.
And
let me see. Yep, that's what I thought.
So what do we have here?
What do we have? Kitchen product. Kitchen. We use it in text.
I know, Val, like it's something about an ice storm, no power, no shower for 48 hours.
Hey, I took a shower.
Okay, Patty did get a shower today. Tell them where you got a shower.
I went to Love's.
The truck stop.
Because I know I was tired of a sponge bath, and I had done.
She did $16.
I went.
Thank you, State Farm.
And it was very enjoyable.
Okay.
I had my own space. It was hot
Jim
water.
says a 10-pack of spatulas. It'd be $6.90 a spatula, but that's a pretty good guess. Gail says you better cut Patty off. She's not even drinking, Gail. That's just
This is just regular root beer.
Oh yeah.
And
so I was so excited tonight when I went to Caruso's, our local Italian place, to pick up our food. I said, I saw these and I go, where is that XXX from? And she goes, hold on, let me ask. She comes back out. She said, West Lafayette. I said, give it to me. Because when I was in college, we went to the XXX drive-in. It's a hamburger joint. And something if yours, honey. Can you stay out of my martini? So anyway, I was all excited. So we each had a root beer tonight.
This is all mental exhaustion.
A kettle.
And sugar. A kettle?
Kettle.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess.
Right down to the bottom, baby.
Mark says a rudimentary lathe. Okay. And you know what? I think I missed one. Mark's done several. A garden gnome, a portable stove. I'm going to say
give this to
Uki, and we'll throw my dad in because he's also correct. A hot plate. It is.
Da, 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 da.
Hold on, let me remove that comment so you can actually see it. There you go. It is an induction cooktop. It's the induction cooktop we have been using now for
ever since we got text, basically.
Last year. For about a year.
Spring break, yes.
What I do like, and we have the older version, what I do like about the newer version is it's a little shorter and takes up a little less space. I'm just not willing to spend $70 to buy it.
Ours works great.
Ours works fine.
Space is perfect.
It does.
How you could hang it.
Yeah, it has a built-in hook and a place to wrap up the cord.
Hang it, but that would be cool.
We could. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we could. We do like it. So, all right. That one didn't go very far.
Oh, the Anons.
Anons. This sounds like something out of Star Wars.
Yeah, the Anons.
Anons.
And on.
This one has 473 4-star review average.
Okay.
Let's see. Do we have any? Let me get back down here. I think we just have conversation. Oh, Deborah says a tea kettle, an electric tea kettle. That is a good guess because this is in the the XXX drive-in does equal a hamburger joint. That is a good guess. So $17.99, and it is once again in the kitchen section.
Correct.
So, but it is not an electric tea kettle, even though I would love one of those someday. A clue. I think I just gave you one, Uki. It's in the kitchen section.
Pay attention, Uki, right?
Hot pads, Jan says.
Ooh,
that's a good guess.
Yes.
I was going to say it requires electricity, but it does not. No, technically it does not. Let's see. What could I give another clue? It's in the kitchen section. It's 5 pieces. Does that help? Purdue Boilermaker mixer. No, cool. Actually, Glenn, those would be a lot more expensive, and you would be halfway through your smoothie, and then they would let you down. Oh. Glenn knows what I'm talking about. Glenn was on our member Zoom call last week when the Boilermakers went down in flames, and poor Glenn and Mark, and I forget who else was on, had to hear about Kim. That's right, not Jim. Kim
was there. Yeah.
Flatware. Ooh, that's a good guess.
Good guess, RW.
Because you could buy a 5-piece flatware. Because some places, like the fancy places, sell just 5-piece sets.
Oh yeah.
Bacteria infused sponge 5-pack. And how is my dad getting these? He's got to be cheating.
I think they're Googling.
But it is, Dad. You are correct. And everybody's going to think I gave my dad.
I think Marilyn's helping him in Googling.
An UV glove, Gail says.
The UV glove.
I do like my UV glove. So let me go ahead and show you. So yeah, it's this. I kind of hate this. I'm like Matt Granite, the deal guy. I hate when they say it's a 5-piece set.
But the lids.
But 2 of them are lids.
Yeah, that's part of it.
But you get a 3-pot set with 2 lids, and then the 1 lid I think fits on the other one.
Right.
And these work with our induction cooktop.
They're great.
And they're great. They're lightweight, and I kind of nest them, and they don't take up a lot of room in the trailer. Right. So
that's what we like.
Yeah, we were just looking for something that wouldn't take up a lot of space, but when you did want to heat up something. Yeah. So
absolutely.
Uki says 5-piece cookware set, stainless steel, includes saucepans. He's got all of it. That's just a guess.
That's just a guess.
That's just a guess. So, but yeah, we do like these.
Yeah,
and by the way, if I'm sure somebody's watching this or is going to be watching on replay and look, well, they must work for IKEA. No, we don't get any commission from IKEA. We have no affiliation with IKEA. In fact, probably after they see this, we'll be banned from all IKEAs.
So, pictures up, thank you. Not let them enter any IKEA. I don't care if they beg for the meatballs.
He owns Dad owns Glenn says he probably owns the catalog. I would say his dad even been in it, but he has.
Yeah. He's been there.
You usually find him hanging out near the cinnamon rolls. So
who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? Yeah.
They smell amazing.
I always feel like they smell better than they taste.
Yes. And even when, like, we always have to warm them up. I think they're better. But yeah, the smell is amazing. When you get them, they're like kind of.
I was trying to figure out where they grow the vegetable meatballs. What kind of a plant?
How much have you had?
Not much.
Okay, this is all you.
It's just adrenaline from a very long day and dealing with claims agents. And
it's been an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, so before our agent got here, I had a State Farm claim agent called. Oh, geez. Ooh, that was a rough phone call. They don't. They really don't. They're and as Chandra said, they're probably in a cubicle in Texas and they're reading from a script.
But some of the stuff they see out of their face, it's like, did you really just say that to me?
Yeah, no, so.
Do you have a filter?
So I just bit my tongue the whole conversation. I even told Chandra, I said I was going to joke about Patrick Mahomes, and I realized this lady had no sense of humor. I wasn't going to waste a good joke on her. And then Chandra got here, and then it was all. I was like, good. It was like having Jake show up, except good looking. So, she's good. I don't know. I feel like I've lost out on the conversation. Yep. So here we go. Let's go to number. Are we already to number 6? So we're halfway there.
All right, dude.
To wherever we're headed. So, all right.
The Tuft Bow.
Tuft Bow.
The Tuft Bow.
Tuft Bow.
Tuft
Bow. $9.99. Look at this thing. 1,930 reviews, 4.5 stars.
$9.99. This is
$9.99, and you're going to find this in the bathroom section.
The bathroom area.
Yes.
And we use this in text, and we love it.
We also use this at the house. We love it so much.
We have doubles. Yes,
we have doubles.
Correct.
Because prior to a $3,304 deductible, we could afford 2 $9.99 items.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now we have 2 $9.99 items for sale if anyone's interested.
Well, we asked who you asked yesterday if they wanted a cabin. Was it Chris Sweeney, our contractor?
Oh yeah, when our contractor arrived, he walked up and he goes, "Wow, you got a mess." I said, "You looking to buy a cabin?"
You want one?
He started laughing.
Let's just say, guys,
potato masher. Oh. You know, Glenn, I always am when I get to IKEA, I go to straight to the bathroom section to look for my potato masher. Oh, Gail, this is a good one. A toilet brush. But here's what I'm going to tell you. They do sell toilet brushes. They're like 99 cents.
Yeah.
Patty used to buy them in bulk because because your theory was
the bacteria.
Why do you mess with even trying to just pitch them?
Yeah, that's what I do.
For 99 cents. So.
That's how I roll.
Deborah, ding, 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 ding. Deborah did get it right. And that is, somebody says, okay, this one's funny. Glenn says, a toilet. Now, if you know me.
You're the toilet king.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
So these bath mats, nice. And they do come in different colors, but that's actually the color we have, I believe, is the gray. They are so super soft and plush.
They are.
And don't you feel like they dry quickly?
Right, they do, because especially I like it because in text, house don't worry too much. It'll dry eventually, but in text, they dry quickly.
Gail amended her guess to 9 toilet brushes. That's funny, Gail.
Yeah, they're nice, soft. They don't sweat.
Yeah.
They're nice.
I mean, and the great thing is in text, it's like bathroom carpeting because it's no bigger than it fills up like the whole area right outside the shower. But yeah, so that's what that is. We actually Karen said get bath mat.
Yeah.
After I said it was bath.
Well, she's probably Googling.
Well, Karen's on dial up, so she's getting a late feed. I'm joking, Karen. You missed the part where I showed off your handiwork. There's nothing that beautiful woman can't do with a cricket.
She is cricket savvy.
She is cricket savvy.
Yeah, she's way above me in the cricket.
I know. You've done like
some school stuff.
You've cut out some hearts for school with your Cricut. I could have done that by hand for $180 less.
I did some birds.
Oh, you did some birds? Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
I just don't
Always
have
guess
patience.
after the hearts, after she hearts. Here's the answer. Yeah. Oh, we love Karen.
We love Miss Karen.
We have to give you a little grief. You know, Patty always says if somebody gives you grief, it's because
That's
they
what
love
my daddy
you.
always told me.
Yeah.
You know? So you go, sissy, if the boys are picking on you, that means they like you. I was like, yeah, right. Ooh.
Oh, can you pronounce this one, Patty?
The Fetchka.
Fetchka.
I'm going with Fetchka.
Fetchka. Go fetchka me a beer.
Woman.
This one has 46 reviews, which isn't nearly as impressive as the last one, but it's still getting 4.5 stars.
$5.
And I would give it 5 stars. $5.49.
Oh yeah.
You would find this like in the household. I can't give too many.
Done by where you like the picture frames and
like household type stuff. Yeah.
This is in that area. Yeah. Love them. We've had people look at them going, what are those? Where'd you buy those? They're in text. Okay.
Some of these answers, I'm glad you guys are here because leather sofa, Swedish fudge. I don't even know what Swedish. Oh, wait, I didn't get it. Where'd it go? I don't even know what Swedish fudge is. I know what Swedish fish are.
Yeah,
but I don't know what Swedish fudge is. But I'm going to be looking for that at my next.
No one's guessed a meatball. One meatball. I always guessed a meatball.
I don't know, Pat. Apparently, you have some. Apparently, we're coming out with a women's intimate line.
No. Thanks, Karen. Thanks. I love you, babe. No, thank you.
A fake chair, fake food, but actually, Uki was right. A fake plant.
Good job, Uki.
And let me show you.
We love these little guys.
So it's a 3-pack for $5.49. They're actually in a little plastic container.
They're so light and they fit perfect. We have like these little ledges and shelves. Jim and Uki know they were looking at ours, and I just put, because you can't see them and I can't see up in there. We just put some duct tape underneath the bottom to hold them so when we travel, they don't fly all over. And they just made it real cutesy.
Yeah.
It looks home-like.
What did I tell you? Somebody left me a comment.
Something I should have done that was more artsy-craftsy.
Well, no, it wasn't that. But she said instead of using duct tape, we could have used, and I can't remember what it was, a product.
Easier.
But so it wouldn't rip
the one spot, you don't even see it. You wouldn't even notice. You know what I mean? If it did do a little.
Yes, Esther, there is more than one version of these.
Yep.
When we were at IKEA with Jim and Abe back at Thanksgiving, they had the succulents, a 3-pack of the succulents. But they're pretty small. Obviously they sell bigger plants, but this 3-pack is perfect if you have those small ledges.
And they're perfect for me because I kill plants.
Patty had this theory a few years ago. She said, it seems like the really big YouTube channels all have fake plants in their trailer from IKEA.
I need some.
And so she said, I'm going to buy some because I think that will help our channel.
Did it help?
No. Okay. But the trailer looks really nice, dear.
Yeah, it does. It looks all cutie. It works.
Oh, Jan, congratulations. She said she's making a list for when she goes full-time in a few months. So
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing about IKEA that we like is just because they kind of are centered around small spaces. A lot of their products then tend to be good for like an RV. Yeah. When we did the IKEA video, I saw a few people saying, well, they're expensive. I don't know if they're expensive. I never feel like they're expensive. I do think some of their furniture could be, but I also think it's pretty good quality. But a lot of the stuff we're doing, I don't think we have any. No, that cooktop I think was the most expensive thing at $69.
Before you at the bottom there, Valerie, what you say?
Yes, museum putty. That's what it was. Museum putty. Yeah. Valerie, were you the one that left me that comment? I can't remember. You might have.
Someone that said something.
I just remembered that there was a better product than using duct tape. And the problem is, like, if you were putting it on a surface that people could see, the duct tape could potentially rip off in an RV if it's not solid wood. Where we currently have ours, nobody could see it even if it does rip it.
You can't even get your head up there if you were tall.
Oh, and Esther said she uses 2-sided Velcro, which we like.
We have some of
a lot of command Velcro in our trailer
because we have those little signs that you use that. So yeah.
Yeah. In fact, command Velcro, apparently Lance used it with the shelf in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because of the way it fell apart. You get the joke. No, okay.
Sure.
Okay.
golly.
I tried.
Yeah, I see. Oh,
How about
okay, now you gotta do something with that
smazpore?
Now that sounds.
No, I gotta look to see what. Oh, I know what this is now. So this one gets 4.5 stars with 355, which that's pretty good. 355 reviews, 4.5 stars. This one is going to be located in Bed Bath and Beyond.
The bed area.
The bedroom area. Yeah. Not really at Bed Bath and Beyond. It's still at IKEA.
The bed area. And
they're like, did we just change the name of the game and name that product to Bed Bath and Beyond?
And this product is amazing.
Okay, Valerie says it wasn't her, but she watches a lot of YouTube.
This one, I love this product.
Salmon flavored Swedish s'mores.
Yeah.
A s'mores maker. Now we moved on to the I'm getting munchy portion of the show.
S'more maker.
Okay, is it just? Okay, it could be the gym. It could be the studio lighting. It could be the fireplace. Is it getting warm in here?
Well, you're pretty jazzed up, so I don't know.
I think it seems warm in here.
I'm not warm.
And we have no. Okay. Cool touch pillows. No, but actually, Linda, that is what we bought was a memory foam cool touch pillow. I want to say those were like $50 or $55 a piece.
Not totally sold on them yet.
We like the idea of having one side to where if it's hot out, the pillow always feels cool, but they're really like square and stiff.
I'm not positive I enjoy them. I'm using it. All right.
Graham cracker mushrooms.
Oh my.
I don't think I'm the only one drinking tonight.
Yeah.
Have you seen the correct answer? Glenn says it is the gin.
No.
I've not seen the correct answer.
No.
So here we go.
Flip it. Do it.
There we go. It is a comforter.
Yeah.
And now this is not a down comforter for this price. No. They do come in different warmths. Like there was a cool one or something. We went with the one called warm, I think. But honestly, haven't you been really happy with this for the price?
It's nice. We have, isn't that what's up on the bed? We have a different style.
No.
It's not IKEA.
No, only the trailer.
Okay.
The one upstairs, it might have come from IKEA, but the one upstairs is down.
That's what I thought.
Which was much more expensive.
Yeah. But this is really
This is like a synthetic.
I love it. It's very nice.
No birds were harmed in the making of this synthetic.
It's very soft. It's very comfy, cozy. It's nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for like a comforter, IKEA has a huge selection. Now, I will tell you, they have one that I think is $9.99, super thin. I don't know that it actually keep you warm.
I don't know what
in the middle of the summer. Yeah. But this one was $45 and we're really happy with it. So
nice.
All right. Is it weighted? It is not. In fact, it's fairly lightweight.
I can't do anything weighted because I don't like the feeling of the weight on my feet from my knee injury and it's just uncomfortable.
I gotta get rid of the graham cracker.
So I like.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was still on the screen.
Light. Yeah.
I missed this. We were back. Bob's like, we're going to get that electric tea kettle in there one way or another.
Dang it.
Uki did say a blanket or a throw. I don't know if that was before or after I popped it up, but okay. So let's go on to the next one. Let's go ahead and stay
you can do this one, honey.
Let's go ahead and stay in the Bed Bath and Beyond section of the store.
Vascustros.
That was very good.
The Vascustros?
Vascustros, $54.99. Now, this one has 4-star review with 33 reviews.
Oh, yeah.
I got to be honest. I don't know why this thing doesn't have 5 stars.
It should. It is so soft.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just soft.
Oh, you're giving
me what I'm going to say.
Well, okay, there's your clue. It's in the Bed Bath & Beyond section, and it's soft. And I don't see any guesses because everybody is Googling Vascustros.
I'm waiting for someone to say like a dozen or 2 dozen.
I would like to place my order, IKEA. I would like a Vascustros. And 6 Swedish meatballs. And a cup of your complimentary coffee if you're a family and friends member. A robe. That's a good guess. And they do sell robes, Bob.
Yeah.
No. a vampire removal tool. Because everybody will need one of those in your RV. We actually picked ours up at Kmart. I love it, Glenn. And then Sharon, see, the bathrobe is actually a good guess because $55 would be the right price point. A bathrobe would be soft, and you would find it in the bathroom, or I mean, the bedroom section. Deborah says a throw, which would also be a good one. Now, we have looked, it is not a throw, though, Deborah, but we have looked at, they have a nice selection of throws, significantly less than that price.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say like $20 or less.
I would think so.
And the reason we look for like blankets and throws is these guys love them. So, Val, wait a minute. What did Val guess? Because he said Val Porter, but I don't see Val Porter, but I see Val Chafin's did a blanket. Where's Val Porter's guess? I feel like I missed it. Or maybe he's just channeling Val. Hey, Wayne Kern, welcome.
Hi.
We haven't seen Wayne in a while out in Maryland. A comforter.
There's Bill at the bottom.
Bill says, pay attention. All right, I don't know. Well, I'll go ahead and give you this one because we're getting close. Karen says the comforter. Well, we already talked about the comforter, the actual comforter. But if you have a comforter, well, then you probably are going to want a duvet cover.
This thing is so cool. It's got like, I like it because it looks like it would be, it shows like it's a solid.
Yeah, it looks solid
but
here.
It's not. And it's just
one side is like a triangle and the other is kind of a herringbone.
Something like that, yeah.
Pattern.
And it's just a very, very faint little design. And it's perfect because I don't like big, bold design.
I felt like it made the trailer feel a little more manly to go against the wallpaper that's a little bit more busy. Yeah.
The one we had this summer was a cheapie we found at Costco. And one side was real bold flowers. And one side was a plain. Right. And we probably should have went with the plain side, but I like this better.
And Patty's right. Better. This is super soft. The only thing I can figure maybe why people complain, I did notice when we washed it the first time, it wrinkles a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of messy. So if you take a steamer and iron to it, it takes some of it if you need to. But yeah, we really like it. And the thing is, IKEA has a huge selection of duvet covers. Anywhere from, we've seen them as low as $9.99 all the way much higher than even this one. But they usually always come with 2 pillow shams.
Sure, yeah.
So if you're looking for a duvet cover,
they have a large.
It's a great selection. Yeah. We actually saw this one at the Columbus IKEA over Thanksgiving, and they didn't have a queen in stock. And so we came home and ordered it online. Right. And actually the shipping cost wasn't too bad. Yep. So, all right. Now if you only had the breaking glass sound like Johnny Carson had, yeah. All right, number 10. Oh my gosh, this is the last one.
The Park Club for
last one. The Park Club. Park Club. And notice this thing has a 5-star rating.
Look at all the reviews on it.
834 reviews. And I don't even know. I guess I'm going to say again, it's kind of like the household section, or because actually, I've actually seen these throughout the marketplace. They put them in several places, and well, I won't say anything else. The zipper thing to put stuff in. Well, Val ended the game real quick, didn't she? Val, you are correct. It is a zipper thing, but we love these. It's just kind of that. It's a plastic, kind of like a plastic.
It's almost like
it's like the blue bags that you shop with.
They sell, yeah.
Except it's white or clearish white,
so you opaque. Can see I like it because you can see in it.
And the orange is a zipper, and it's great for storing blankets, pillows, extra clothes.
Yeah, because when we travel at Christmas time to Florida, we have our winter coats when we leave Indiana, and you don't need winter coat, scarves, gloves when you're down there usually. And so we store them in that under the bed of the camper, and they're easy to get in and out, and they're not bulky. And then when you store them, when they're empty, they fold up.
Right.
All a little tiny.
Really small. I mean, even we've thrown stuff in the bed of the truck, but because it's zipped in there, you don't have to worry about like dust, even if you have a tonneau cover.
Well, and we did that with our Christmas presents after we opened in Florida one year. We put them in there and then put them in the back of the truck, and we knew they'd be safe going home.
Dad, I'm pretty sure based upon the current situation here, that's probably not happening now anytime soon. So
I don't think so, because Dad, this morning before I went to school, I had a 2-hour delay on
No, Glenn, it will not fit a body except for. Well, no, we're not even going to go there.
I'd love to finish your dad's thing here this morning on Hometown Media or something, which is our local thing. Dad knows about it. They said REMC had 2,000 people without power. And then tonight, before we started this, I looked and they had posted maybe a hour ago now, that they had done 300 basically homes. They're down to 1,700 left.
I was actually shocked they didn't get more than 300 back online.
So we were doing
today.
some math thinking, okay, it's not going to be anytime soon. So
yeah, so we may end up. I know they can't really give anybody a time frame, but
it'd be nice to give like a ballpark.
If they could at least give us a ballpark, because honestly, we're actually thinking maybe we should see if Angie can open the gate again.
So I can move text
out and go to the KOA, which and the only reason we would go to the because you might be thinking, why would you not just stay at Happy Acres? Because it's winterized. I mean, Happy Acres isn't open year round, and so the water's off. And
KOA is open year round.
Yeah,
so we can have water and heat, and it's really close to getting on 69 for you and school for me.
Sharon just booked for the fall camp out. We are so excited to have you join us and show you around the Midwest. And I don't know what your time frame is. But and I don't know what our work schedule is because we'll be back to work then. But maybe if you come in a day early or stay a day late, maybe we can figure out a way to. I know we're talking about fall already. We haven't even had summer. That's going to be fun. Yeah. So if anybody wants to meet Sharon from Down Under, as we like to call her, she's going to be here in the United States, and she just booked a site for the fall camp out. So if you come to the fall camp out, you'll get to meet her finally in person. So
you get to see what it's like here.
Yeah. Well, this has been fun. Now we can have a little chat for a few minutes here. We're not going to keep you long. We said 1 hour, and that we'll stick to that. But that's actually the end of my slideshow.
So pride, not prize.
I don't even know who won at this point, but hopefully everybody had fun and maybe you saw a new product. And like I said, we get no commissions. Don't worry.
You didn't see any guesses for Swedish meatballs.
I did not. I thought for sure. Well, I think because we didn't say in the food court.
Yeah, that's true.
I should have looked up food items in the food court. That would have been fun. But yeah, we do like IKEA. We don't go there a lot because the closest for us is Indianapolis.
We just we went at Thanksgiving because we were camping down by Columbus.
Mark and Karen had to say goodbye.
Bye.
They have a dinner reservation. You know where.
Yes, I do.
I think there's only like one restaurant they ever eat at in Beaver. Beaver. So Jim and Abe know where they're eating. Yeah. I know because but what is the bonus question? Did I miss it? Well, I think that was Dad's question, which was when is Patrick and Patty buying a new RV? But there is no answer because the thing is we do love techs. There's things we don't love. Right. Or we've mentioned those before, but I just don't know now.
With this situation,
we've got so many other pots in the fire, as they say. I do like Linda's. I won't lie. Linda has, and Linda, you may need to pop that up because I don't remember.
Lost the most points.
Jim lost the most wins. That's a win.
Remember, she has the name. She's like the grand. Something a point.
Oh, that's right. Linda was appointed in the members Zoom as the grand point master.
She controls the point.
But yes, Linda. So the name of your RV that you bought, your new one, your Class B.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Ride, yes. It was beautiful. It still is beautiful.
But anyway, yeah. So I don't know how I got on that, but Linda has a new RV, which is gorgeous. We got to see it at Christmas.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think so. I am looking forward to getting over to Happy Acres. We'll move in. Well, it appears we moved in already, but we're actually just in the parking lot. Yeah. We didn't even take it back to the site that we're going to be on. Partially because we're going camping here in a couple weekends.
Well, yeah.
And then we have a spring break trip planned.
Yeah.
But then I think Angie said seasonals can show up a week early to start setting up, getting ready, if I remember right. Yeah. And then the big kickoff weekend will be Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
Yeah, should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I know, Glenn. We were so close to a new fifth wheel. Like when we were live streaming. The interesting thing was that fifth wheel, was sold, and the people who had actually bought it saw I don't know, either saw a post or a live stream, or I don't remember what, and said, hey, I think you were in our fifth wheel. And so they're really going to be shocked on Sunday when the tour of their fifth wheel comes out, because Sunday's video is a tour of that 23 MLE. Today, Barton Lake RV, and I don't know if I'll get up there just because of everything that's going on, but I'd like to get up there soon. Just got in one of those brand new 2023 Cougar Sport fifth wheels. Now, the Cougar Sport is Cougar is saying it's a limited run. There's only 2 floor plans, and they say it's only for 2023. If it sells well, I guarantee you they'll sell it again. But you might say, well, what makes a Cougar Sport different than a normal Cougar fifth wheel? And it's the price point. These are MSRP'd in the mid 40s, which means you're going to be able to you could potentially buy a fifth wheel for probably around $40,000, which is crazy. Now, there was a time, I guess this is so stupid to say, because I said, well, we only paid $28,000 for our fifth wheel, but that was 2008.
That's a long time ago.
But today, in today's pricing, to get a fifth wheel, now they're still nice from what I could tell, but they just don't have as many features like today I was watching Kyle do a live on Facebook. He was walking through it because it had just gotten to the lot. And so he was saying, like, it has the tri-fold sleeper sofa. There's no option for theater seating.
Okay.
There's a booth. There's no option for a table and chairs in it. So things like that. It doesn't come with Goodyear Endurance tires. I will say this. I think Keystone screwed up there. If you want to save money, don't save money on tires. Would you agree?
Right.
Like, I think they should have left the Goodyears on and said, let's go to a chintzier faucet to save money.
Yeah.
And I don't remember, but anyway, there's like a list of things, like if you go from the Sport and then you upgrade to the next to a regular Cougar. But I'll tell you, if somebody's very budget conscious and they have 2 floor plans, they have a couple's floor plan, and then they have a bunkhouse, I think. A bunkhouse. So. Yeah. So, but I would like to get a video of that couple's version, because I think people might be interested in it. So, all right. Well, any last minute comments or questions that I missed?
Our fire.
Yeah, Glenn, I don't know. I know we talked about that the other night. Well, if they've yelled at me about slamming the doors. I'm no worse than Matt from Matt's RV. Have you ever watched Matt?
One last night, thinking,
Matt was really slamming doors and drawers.
I was like, what is he doing?
So, well, here's the thing, Glenn, I would say this. If somebody was really price conscious, if you can pick that up for, let's say, $39,000, for Goodyear Endurance, I'm going to just ballpark here, it's probably $800. So you could still buy the Cougar Sport and go straight to Discount Tire, get 4 brand new Goodyears, and you're still way under bumping up to a Cougar half ton, let's say. So, but I do think that's where in my opinion, I wouldn't have saved money there. I would have found someplace else to save money. So, all right. Well, hopefully everybody had fun tonight. I know I think you had fun.
Oh, yeah.
I had a lot of fun. And there's nothing else to do here because we have no power. So it was nice hanging out with you. I want to thank Angie and Kevin over at Happy Acres again for always helping us out. And a lot of it's just being supportive. I mean, literally, as soon as Angie saw the photos, she was like texting us, wanting to know if we need to go use their house here in Indiana because they're currently at their Florida home. And then I didn't even suggest. She just was like, "I'll unlock the gate so you can get the text over there." Just the nicest people. Very nice. And we hope whether you come to one of our campouts or you come any weekend, if you're coming to Northeast Indiana, we hope you stop by and say hi to Angie and Kevin. Just good people. So, very nice. All right. And thank you to all of you. And we're going to sign off for tonight. And we will maybe do this again soon.
Right.
Maybe not IKEA. Maybe we'll name that home goods product. But then I don't know if that's much of a game. This is a bath mat. What is it? Anyway.
Oh, golly.
Good night, everybody.